So here we are then, off for our second island adventure. I don't want to put a spoiler up or anything, but there are actually carp involved this week, which is nice. But before we get into it, I just want to say, if you are into your carpy tales, we've just got to the end, the conclusion of A Flick of the Tail over on my other channel, which is called The Inner Circle, culminating with the capture of this beast. Obviously we all recognise him, Black Mirror. There's all the stories of the Mere on there, and many, many more. There's probably 40 and somewhere in the region of 40 hours of viewing up there, which you can watch, which are there to watch right now, including the full Sonin sagas, which ended with my capture of the eye, still my PB UK carp. Obviously all the sort of behind the scenes and the various hijinks along the way. There's various winter campaigns on there, like Christchurch. There's all the early years from St Ives, when I was up there chasing fish like this, blackjack. And also, you know, you can't forget the fat lady over the road on the lagoon, St Ives Lagoon. There's some early stuff from Dinton, when I was fishing on White Swan, catching Bruno and fish like that. Amazing carp on there. And there's also an unknown pit, or was unknown pit, up in the West Country. Beautiful place. Yeah, like I say, 40 hours of various stuff on there. There's quite a bit of technical stuff on there. There's questions and answers stuff. It's all up there and viewable. So if you're into that sort of thing, it's a £5 a month, which I don't think is a bad deal really. So if you are interested, the link will be at the bottom of the page somewhere. Might see you over there. But for now, let's get straight back on the island.
So here we are, we're back again. Back for another go, hopefully this time to catch a carp. That'd be nice. Got here first thing this morning. I had a boat round and round and round. Looked and looked and looked and I've seen nothing. And then a guy was packing up in here, which is Snags 2, which is a swim that I rather fond of, especially in a big southwesterly. Doesn't come into the swim, goes right through it, but they just seem to like it here sometimes in these conditions. So we'll see what we can make of it this time. One disturbing thing I have seen when boating around the lake is bait. I still don't think these carp are eating properly. There's been the odd one caught here and there, but still not many. And there's uneaten bait in various locations. Some of which has been there for a fair while. So, not sure. My approach at the moment is one on a spot that I really, really like and trust in this swim, and two on zigs. I think zigs might be the answer, to be honest. Well, be the answer until they lively up and start feeding properly. Which shouldn't be long, because it is May. I think it's a bit of a nationwide thing, to be honest. Obviously there must be some places that are fishing, but people I speak to have the same story from various ponds around the lake, around the country. There's just not a lot happening. Oh well, can but try, eh? Well, if the weather's anything to go by, it's looking absolutely prime for it. If the carp jumping's anything to go by, it's looking rubbish. Now, to be honest, I don't ever expect to see much showing in the sort of afternoon on here. It's now about 6 o'clock, 6:30, something like that. Just happens out with a bit of chicken on the barbie. Settling in, ready for something hopefully to happen. First one of the year. Oh, there's a man in a boat. Where did he come from? Who on earth is that? What do you reckon, Madalena? Catching tonight? Are we bagging some? Nod once for yes, shake your head for no. She don't know. There's my plot. I ain't got a lot else to tell you really, to be honest. But hopefully by tomorrow morning I'll have lots to tell you. Well, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, which I know, technically is a little bit early for a maths lesson, but you know the drill. 3 minus 1 equals carp. I've just had one. First one of the year. Lovely linear, mid-20ish. Hopefully, start of many. Madalena came to bed in the night and very quickly got evicted with her bed, because I don't know where or how she's done it, because she's been on this thing, but she's managed to roll in something dead and fishy and absolutely disgusting. She stinks. Bloody dog. There we go, that looks better with a proper camera. Right, just chuck that one back out. It's now light enough to do the fish. He's sat in the net nicely waiting. So we're going to drag him up here and see what we got. Plan? I think so. There was loads of them out there last night. You could hear them booming about. Well, I was evicting Madalena from the bivvy. Surprised it took so long to get a take, to be honest. But still chances, still looks prime for it. I've seen one since it got light. But they're out there. Right, let's get him out. So there he is. First of many, hopefully, on a glorious morning. Nice and calm, all the better for spotting them. £25 mirror. Still a little bit dark, it looks a little bit dark on that screen, so I hope you can see him as well as I can, because he is a pretty one. There are some corkers in here. Nice, thank you very much, Mr. Carp. You can go back in the pot. Well, he was a nice one, wasn't he? Nice way to start. And I've just seen another one go over out there. So they're still about.
problem with boating when you have one and it's still bite time. You want to put it back out there properly, but you don't want to be out there as well because of the disturbance from the boat. It's always a bit of a catch-22. If it was in range and it's sort of open ground, obviously I'll just cast it. Fishing a little feature, you want to be dropping it, placing it. Oh, there's another one. That's up the channel a bit more. See that out to the left? They're still about. Left hand rod. That's the one that's going to go. I was trying a bit of all sorts last night. But now I've had a bite and heard what I've heard and seen what I've seen. Later on in the day when it's all over, and chances of a bite, I'm going to rearrange them a little bit differently. So I'm fishing all three on the bottom to start with. I don't think I'll carry on with the zigs. And all in sort of the same range and different spots. All the same sort of thing. If that's what they want, that's what they can have times 3. I go over the back was a sort of a snag. Would be about centre screen now. Maybe. I fished a spot just off that last year. Didn't catch off it, but used to see fish on it quite regular. So I'm going to go and investigate that. But I said I don't want to be out there spinning about in the boat and putting a bucket over the side, glass bucket over the side and all that just at this time of day. I didn't get an awful lot of sleep last night. What with Madalena coming in like some bloody gas bomb thing. She obviously woke me up as she clambered into her bed. And I just laid there and I just thought, there's something in this bivvy, smells disgusting. And then it really started getting overpowering. So I put the head torch on and I was looking around and looking under the bed and there was a rubbish bag in here. I didn't know what it was. Searching everywhere and I just leant over and tentatively sniffed towards the dog and my God, I just brought tears to my eyes. She absolutely reeks. So much so that I think I'm going to get some shower gel. I might go to the shops today and buy a big tub of shower gel and give her a bath because she ain't coming back in here smelling like that. Well, it don't look like another bite's happening. So this is the plan. I'm not moving. I know, it's mad, isn't it? But I'm not moving. I'm going to do, I've only got 2 nights, and I'm going to do them both in one swim. Honest. Probably. But I've got a complicated plan that I've got to put into action now. It sort of goes like this. Mozza's fishing 2 swims that way. Mozza's forgot to charge his battery for about 6 months and he's caned it, it's dead. So he's borrowed mine on and off to put his rigs out and what have you. Now we've managed to borrow a spare battery off of the guy that's in between me and Mozza. But his spare battery is in his van down in the car park. I have a dog that smells like a polecat. I don't know what a polecat smells like, but apparently really bad. She absolutely reeks. So I need shower gel. Mozza needs a battery. I've got anglers both sides. My boat's here. I don't want to boat through their swims. So the plan is this. My battery, Mozza's boat, I boat to the car park, take matey's keys, get the spare battery out of his van, put that in the boat, get in the truck, drive to the shops, get some industrial strength, if there is such a thing, shower gel, if not, I don't know, some bleach, something, come back, sort the batteries out so we've got one each, put my rigs back out, bath me dog, have a barbecue, couple of beers, catch a carp. That's the plan. Simple, eh? We'll see how that goes. Oh no, it's raining, which means the dog might want to come in here. She's not coming in here. She's really not coming in here. She'd just stay out there in the rain. I was hoping for a last sort of late bite. Was it now 8:30? That's all it is, 8:30. I suppose there's still a chance. I thought it was a lot later than that. I've seen a couple of fish as well, but they're not in my swim. They're the same sort of range along the same sort of bit I'm fishing, but much, much, much further up the lake. They weren't big ones, but they clad out down there. But yeah, I'll give it another hour, I think, and then put my plan into action. Get everything sorted. Get her clean. And reposition everything according to what happened this morning. Madalena doesn't know what's coming. But this is what's coming. Car sponge, dog shampoo, and a towel, albeit not a very big towel. This could be fun. Well, Madalena, that time has come, I'm afraid, darling. I know, but you fucking stink. No one asked you to roll in a dead fish, you just decided to do it. Come here. Here. You absolutely reek. Unbelievable smell. Got big lumps of dead fish flesh in your... Oh. You horrible dog. Oh, it's making me gag. Jesus. Think she's happy about that? Tell you what, she smells an awful lot better. What do you think, Mads? What are you got to say about it? About your actions now? Still a good idea, was it? Come here, let's dry you off. I ain't got a very big towel. Get a Romanian rescue dog, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Give a stray a home. They'll love you for it. They'll appreciate it. They'll roll in dead fish and then come and get in your bed. That's the reality, isn't it? Mangy hound. Oh.
Maybe, just maybe, you might think twice about that next time. You might think, oh look, there's a dead fish. Should I roll in that? No, I remember. What happens? Whew. Job done. Hey! Get up! Get up, bastard! Do not start rolling in the mud. What's the matter with you? You insane? Look at you. Literally 1 second. You don't even dry yet and you're muddy again. Tramp. Well, I reckon it's that time of night. Barbecue time. There's been not an awful lot happening today on the fishing front, but we have caught a carp, so that's always a good thing. Madalena still smells like a bloody fish stick, a very dead one. Despite all my scrubbings and shampooings, she now smells half of shampoo and half of dead fish. Which is not good. Don't go out, don't go out. What's it? Non-inflammable lighter fluid. Oh, there we go. Not exactly petrol though, is it? £5 that costs, bloody hell. I like them bags, they're good, but they're stupid money. They're about £6 for 2 bags, and it's 1 bag for a barbecue, and it don't last 5 minutes. I think what would be ideal is a bag, get the bag going, and then put some of these briquettes on the top as soon as it starts going. That might have to be the brand new plan. There we go. She's burning. Right, I don't want to stroke you. I do and I don't. You just smell. You're just a horrid little street dog. So all the rods are out. I got no zigs today. I got all 3 on the bottom on spots. Not a lot of bait though. Particles. Well, I say particles, mainly just sort of corn. Bits. Couple of crumb boilies on my right hand one, but light approach. Don't think they're eating an awful lot. They will do. That's the thing. It's gonna kick off. It's got to. It's May, for Christ's sake. It's got to happen. Got a right battle going on here next door. I reckon this could be a big one. Oh, we're on this one.
Oh, we're putting it on my own, mate.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
He's a nice one.
Yeah, I reckon he is.
Not as big as what I thought it was.
This is Snags 1, the swim to my right. This fella had a couple of bites exactly this time yesterday. Well done.
Happy day.
Good one?
Nice,
Pretty one.
Got the big scales on the side of it. Cheers, mate. Thanks very much, mate. I think you might be thirsty.
Oh yeah.
That was an arm ache.
Oh, that side's burly, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one. Go for it old quick wire. It's been going down there.
Nice.
Lovely. Yeah? Do you want to kneel down a bit, mate? Happy days. Nearly a PB.
Well done.
Yeah, lovely. Well
Nice
done.
one.
Thank you,
What
Dave.
about that for a carp, eh? Little interlude while I was cooking. Didn't even know that one was in here. That's very much on the list. That's absolutely gorgeous carp. We like him a lot. A bit more. Right, I reckon she's just about done. I reckon the steak's good enough to eat already, didn't you? Right, see you later. Dinner time. There we go. Barbecue was lovely. I ate most of it. Somebody helped with the leftover bits and pieces. Didn't you, Madalena? Yes, of course you did. Now just settle in for the night and see what's going to occur. Is it going to be anything like last night? Are you out there, big fat mirror carp? I know you're next door because I've just seen one of you on the bank. So there must be some out there, surely. Because I don't think they're here in the day. I think they maybe some move out of those snags up there in the evening. Maybe some come through the channel. Just to like to see one nice and early. Now would be good. Then I can get my head down knowing that they're there. At least the bivvy won't smell quite so bad tonight. Well, it mads. You still smell a little bit, but it won't be as bad as last night. Conditions are absolutely perfect. Well, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. And obviously I'm awake, so something's happened. Down there. 3 minus 1 and all that equals carp. Camera's struggling. Well, phone is. Because my camera's all set up. Ready to go. Oh, just noticed that. Nobody wants that in the back of the video, do they? Yeah, he's not the biggest fish in the world, but he's carp nevertheless. Common 20 something, I haven't weighed him yet. Might not. But fish number 2 on his way out. Right, here he is. He's a little bit better than I thought. Not, I say, not a monster, but nice little common. There we go. Hopefully that's in some sort of focus. But at 3 o'clock in the morning, you can excuse me if I've not got it spot on, but that looks alright from here. You're alright, yeah. Nice little wake up call. Hopefully the next one up is his granddad. I was hoping for a great big monster. He roared and roared out there, this one did, but he was quite fast and zigzaggy, so I was expecting something just like this. Well done, mate. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your appearance. Now let's pop you back and might get an hour's kip before it's light enough to put that rod back out. If we're lucky. But probably won't. Cup of tea and a fag, I reckon. Look at her up there sleeping next to her best mate. The barbecue, not the bucket. Right. I'm going to jump back in there for a wee while. It gets light about, what, 4:15? I don't know what time is now. Ooh. What are we on? 3:30. Hardly worth it, is it? Let's have another brew, I think.
Oh, we've got a little visitor. We've got Louis. Jarmus. And he's grumbling because he's in the house destroying everything. Little puppy Frenchie. Hello, mate. You're a good girl too. Yes, kisses. What do you think, lads? What do you reckon? Well, that was it on the bite front. Got it back out there at first light. Sat here and waited. Got it out there. Went to bed. Woke up a little while ago. No bites, and bite time's passed. So it'll be a pack up in a minute. Back off to sunny Suffolk with 2 fish under my belt. Loves it, loves a bit of sponge.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it stinks, yeah. That's why he likes it. It smells of dead fish, which somebody are holding. That cost me 99p, that did.
Maddie's
Bless
given
him.
up claiming it back.
Bless him.
Louis,
So there we go. That was the island. Back again next week. Just before we go, briefly, you know, you see those in some magazines, floor plans of people's bivvies, how I lay out my bivvy, and they've got, you know, the cool box there and the thing there and the tea bag tucked under and everything to hand. Well, I've taken my bivvy down. That's how I lay out my bivvy. Just an absolute bomb site. I ain't the tidiest angler, I know, but that's that's pretty dire, isn't it? So there you go. A little technical tip for you before we leave for the week. How I lay out my bivvy. Right, that really is it. I'm going to now pack up and leave. So, once again, until next time, stay safe. See you later. Ta-da.